Penguin Land is an interesting little puzzle game, and it's the kind of game that, just watching the footage in this review, you'll know right away if you're going to enjoy it or not. I don't have a problem recommending this game to any fan of the puzzle genre, and it's very unique, so you won't feel like you're playing something else. One of the unique features is the battery backup RAM, which allows you to create your own levels to play in the game, and also the cartridge will remember which of the 50 levels you've advanced to, so that you can start there the next time you pop the cartridge in, which is great because this game is very difficult, and if you couldn't do that, I don't know that anybody would have the patience to beat it. I've never completed the first level, and even though I enjoy the game, I get frustrated easily with these types of games, so I find it difficult to sit there and keep chipping away at the level until I can finally get through it. My copy here is a little bit beat up on the label there, but I don't mind as long as it plays, and it does. Now just remember, only use this cartridge with the Sega system. You can already tell this is going to be a cute game. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing at all. The game takes great advantage of the Master System's graphical capabilities. The animation, for the most part, is very smooth, especially with the egg rolling around in the level. Graphically, I'd say that they did a great job with this game. The gameplay works like this. You've got your egg. You need to push it to the bottom of the level to get it into your spaceship. More on that later. To get it there, you can roll it by pushing it. You can break a block directly below you and beside you, which makes it a little bit challenging because you can't break the block that you're standing on. So it is possible to get stuck fairly easily, and I believe you'll see me do that a couple times. There are different types of blocks in the game. The blue ones that I'm breaking here are just regular bricks. I don't know why I broke those, actually, because even though it gave me bonus points, I usually don't play these kinds of games for points. I play to progress through the game, and it didn't really get me anywhere to do that. You can see the blinking white cursor there a few squares under the egg. That represents how far the egg can fall without breaking when it lands. The crumbly looking block that I pushed it onto a moment ago, I broke the egg because I'm stupid. This one here, you push it onto it and it gradually disintegrates, so that can come in handy sometimes to break the egg's fall. It can also lead to trouble because you don't have very long before it will automatically fall down to the next level. If the polar bear touches your egg, it will punch it and break it. If the polar bear touches you, he will punch you and knock you out for a few seconds, and you can see that the levels are timed down in the lower right. If you hit the polar bear with one of those orange rocks, which you can make fall by jumping underneath them, it will destroy the polar bear. I got back to this point and immediately died again. And then the polar bear punched my egg to death. So I decided to try a different round. That platform, if the egg lands on it, it will just ride the platform until you push it off. The penguin, named Overbite, can also ride on those platforms, although it hasn't been useful as far as I've gotten in the game, which is this level. So, after taking that alternate route through the first part of the level, I got myself into the same situation here. And I believe I cut it off because the same thing happens as last time. This time, I got a little bit smarter about it. I decided to take a completely different route. As you've probably deduced from the fact that I said I've never beaten this level, it doesn't work out, in my favor in the end, but I think I do get a bit farther this way. even though I'm not good at this game, and I generally don't have a lot of patience with games like this, I enjoy it. I think this is a good game, and it would have benefited from starting it out a little bit easier and easing the player into the mechanics of the game rather than throwing them into a fairly tricky first level. You can see those little tube-like things with a picture of an egg and a penguin on them. The one that looks like an egg on it will only allow the egg to pass through. The other one will only allow the penguin to pass through. It's an interesting little mechanic that they threw in, and I'm sure that they use it to great effect in later levels, which I've never seen. All in all, I like the concept of this game. It's silly, but fun. And I believe it's the only game to tell the truth, so far, about penguins. That they are indeed aliens from another planet who have invaded our world. And for the rest of this gameplay here, I'm going to mention I do have an extra copy of Penguin Land that I picked up in a small lot of games that I bought from another collector who was getting rid of his Master System titles. I originally offered it as a giveaway to my 20th subscriber, but the 20th subscriber didn't want it. So whoever does win this copy can thank, I hope I'm pronouncing it properly, Hazza338 for graciously passing on the prize and offering it as, offering to let somebody else win it who would appreciate it more. He doesn't have a Master System to play it on, so it wouldn't have done much good. This is the level editor, by the way. I'm just messing around here to show you how it works in general. I don't understand the game well enough, I don't think, to make a good level, but I did make a level so that I can show you what it looks like when you complete a level. I made it simple enough that even I could beat it. Back to the giveaway. Any of you out there who have ideas on what I can do to give this game away, I'd like to do a contest. Originally I thought maybe I would... This is my level here, by the way. I hope you enjoy it. Originally I thought that I would give it away to whoever could post the best video response to this video. Maybe giving reasons why they'd like this copy of Penguin Land, or maybe even a recording of them beating the first level of Penguin Land on an emulator, and thus one-upping me. But I don't know how many people would be willing to do a video response. So anybody who has ideas on how I can decide who should receive this copy of the game, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video announcing the actual contest later. I hope you've enjoyed this fairly simple review of this game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.